Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a super quickie video. I actually filmed this from my Instagram, but then it turned out to be 10 minutes long, and I was like, oh my gosh, nobody's gonna want to watch an IGTV video that's like 10 minutes long. So I decided to make this a quick YouTube video. I did get these brow stencils here on Amazon, $7.99 for 24 of these. So it's just such an amazing beauty hack for those of us who are truly brow challenged. I just had to share it with you guys. I am going to do a full length brow video, and I talk about that at the end. So you guys will hear me talk about it, and also like throughout some of the clips. So watch for that because it will be coming up. I do want to keep this intro short because I know I ramble on and on. So if you guys are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it. That way YouTube notifies you each and every time I upload, or at least they should. Yeah, so that's it. If you're new, welcome to this video quickie, and welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren Jade. I'm 57. I have mature, crepey, wrinkly skin with hooded eyes that are slightly downturned, so I'm always looking for ways to, you know, show that hooded eye, who's the boss over here, and passing my tips and tricks on to you guys. My channel, I do things a little bit differently because I found that I couldn't follow the cookie cutter YouTube one-size-fits-all tutorial. That just didn't seem to work for me. So I kind of do things a little bit differently on my channel, but that works for me and my eye shape. All right, guys, so that's it. So I do want to keep this intro super short. So that's it. Let's just get right into this video. All right, you guys know how much I love to share beauty finds. So I'm going to zoom you guys in close up, and I'm going to show you guys how these brow stencils that I got on Amazon, prime shipping, I got 24 of them for like $7.99. It is like, you cannot go wrong. So I'm excited to share this with you guys and show you guys how it works. So I am going to zoom you guys in, and then I'm going to show you guys how to measure alignment, you know, for the arch, and where to start and where they should end, and just kind of how the guidelines for that. But I'm going to do a full video on this, and I'm going to feature the stencils from Benefit, from ABH, from Aesthetica, from some of the biggest names out there. But this quickie video is just to show you guys this beauty hack that I found on Amazon for $7.99. So let's zoom you guys in. All right, so I feel like before you try, you know, stencils or anything, I feel like it's important that you kind of have an idea of your brow placement and alignment, and you try to go with the shape of your natural contour of your own eyebrow shape, which, as you guys can see, due to over 10 skin cancer surgeries on my face and numerous ones up here that I had where I had skin cancer removed through surgery, I literally lost half my eyebrow. I had one in my brow that literally, you know, that was a nightmare. And then I had a couple of ones up here on my forehead that literally lifted my head up so high because the hole was so big they couldn't close it. So long story short, I ended up with that Dr. Spock looking eyebrow, which you guys have seen me deal with. And I had thought that eventually the skin would settle down, but literally I've had that Dr. Spock thing for, you know, a decade. So I decided to cut it off, and so here we are. So I feel like before you work with stencils, you really should have an understanding of, you know, your brow shape that goes along with, you know, your face shape, because there's certain brow shapes that are, you know, more flattering for square shape face, or round, or oval, or oblong, whatever. But the other thing that's important is understanding the alignment. So when you want to line up the front of your brow, I feel like it's a few millimeters ahead of, and we're not talking the Instagram unibrow thing here, like that is like, no. So we're just talking a basic natural-esque, if you will, alignment. So I'm going to start with kind of like right at my nostril, and you want it to line up there. So I feel like it's just a few millimeters in front of like where your tear duct is. And on your arch, you want to line the pen up with your nostril. You want it to cover like the pupil. So your arch would kind of be like right there. And then for the tail end of the brow, you want to line this up with the end of the eye, and you want it to come out here. So you want to make sure that you have all of these points in alignment and that you understand that going into it before you start with these stencils. So I'm sharing this beauty hack because this is like amazing. I found this on Amazon, $7.99 with Prime shipping. And here they are. You get 24 to pick from. So I'm going to show you guys, and you get these bands here. And so basically, this is a really flexible, you know, little flexible piece of plastic, and it's got holes on the end here, and you put in these. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tape it to show you guys. Now, I did grab a couple that are not my shape, just to kind of show you guys. So you put this on here, and you line this up. Now, you can clearly see that my brows do not fit into this stencil. You can clearly see that. Okay, so I have this one over here. This one is an ideal match because you can see, get these lined up perfectly. Okay, so you can see that my natural brows do fit into this one. Now this one has to be, I gotta adjust it a little bit, okay, because this one tends to go down and this one goes up. So even when you get these your brows filled in, you may need to go back in with some concealer and adjust, you know, the top part or the bottom part. So I'm going to go ahead and fill my brow in. I'm going to tape this on instead of like messing with these strings. So I'm just going to grab some paper tape here, and I'm going to tape this on my. All right, let's get a good look at the before. You can see I totally have nothing. Totally and completely brow challenged. I've got my paper tape here. I'm going to line this up. You just want to keep your eyebrows relaxed. And I'm ready to tape. So for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to go in with a pomade. Now, if I were just filling in my brows, I would be doing hairline strokes. I'm not going to do that for the purpose of this demo. I'm just going to be filling in so you guys can clearly see how these stencils work and the shape that you get. But I normally start doing hairline strokes with a pencil like this. I use pretty much all of the products in the Benefits, you know, Desi thing. So in other words, I will use the cream gel. I will use like a wax, like a brow zing, something like this. I also use powders, eyebrow powders. So I like to mix and match. I feel like you get a much more natural result that way. But I'm just clarifying for the purpose of this demo, I'm not going to even use a eyebrow powder because I feel like you guys can better see with this pomade. So here we go. And again, I'm not doing hairline strokes. I'm not doing any of the normal stuff that I would do if I were filling them in. I'm just wanting to show you guys how this works. I am, however, going to, just to get a creamier texture, I always like to warm up this brow pomade on the back of my hand. So that is what I'm going to do. All right, now I am ready to remove this paper tape. And voila. I would say it's a win-win. All right, so there you have it. I am actually excited to use these stencils and create truly hairline strokes with my normal brow routine that I do. Now, on the video that I'm going to be doing it's going to be like a all about brows. I'm going to show you guys all sorts of different brow products, how to best use them, how to, you know, mix and match and which formulas work really well together, and just kind of how I do my brow routine and how I create the little hairline strokes, and just kind of all of that, as well as go over, you know, a few more measurements and show you guys lots of different types of stencil tools and kind of, you know, the pros and cons for each one and all of that. So that will be a fun video. But yeah, this product, I gotta say, $7.99 for 24 of these stencils. Like, you cannot go wrong. Like, hello. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Bye. Mwah. Bye, guys. All right, so I threw on a little bit of shadow and just a super quickie shadow baby wing. How cool is this? So yeah, I can't wait to do the full normal way that I do my brows. I know this looks a little squarey and blocky, but I did this just for the purpose of the demo. All right, so I am going to be doing a full video on stencils and showing you guys some of the top ones that are out there on the market, and just kind of how they work and how, you know, they, you know, basically how they would fit if you were doing them, because not, you know, they're not all created equal, but just how super impressed I am with this $7.99 pack of 24 of these. Like, you can definitely find one for your face shape, I'm guessing, with these 24. I don't know. I found the first one was perfect for me. I tried a couple others. I haven't even tried like 20 of them yet. I think I've just looked at like 3 or 4, but yeah, this one is perfect for my alignment with my existing brows. So yeah, love this. Yay! This is a win. I get so excited when I find something that like yeah, actually works. Like, this is like, yes. This is what the packaging looks like. If you guys want to get this on Amazon, I'm going to go ahead and link it below in the description box below. All right, guys. All right, so how cool is this? I absolutely love this, and I can't wait to do this with doing my normal brow routine, and then I'm going to do a full brow video showing you guys, gosh, all, you know, some of the top, you know, brands in the business, their stencils, and then of course these Amazon ones. So yeah, I'm going to kind of do the whole thing. I'm going to show you guys the different products that I use and how I create my brow when I basically have nothing. So this is going to be like for people who are don't just have like sparse brows, but really like have nothing. So I'm going to show you guys how I do my little hairline strokes, how I use the different products, how I use the powders, how I use the gels, how I use like a wax, how I use a pomade, how I use a cream, just kind of, and the pencils, the you know, the really thin pencils to get the little thin hairline strokes. I'm going to cover all of it. So it's going to be a full brow video, and someone who's like me, who is truly brow challenged, this is like super cool. All right, guys, so that's it. Mwah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I will see you in my next one.